Oh, big man, you score a goal and you be doing horse sound effects. What's wrong with your head?
Give me some moves, that guilty.
Geeks and nonsensical gamers. Geeks and nonsensical gamers, yo. What's happening, people? Hassadam Bakri boy. Alright, guys, so this is going to be a bit of a different one. I want to review the FIFA 23 official matchday experience deep dive trailer. It's come out a few hours ago. FIFA is a game I have played for many years. I've been playing football games for the longest time. But I just feel that FIFA games especially are now nothing like what they used to be. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not picking up a copy. I didn't pick up a copy of FIFA 22 actually. However, when it became free on PlayStation Plus, I was right there. And the game was pretty much more the same of what I expect. But I am interested to see how they're trying to sell it to us this year, especially with the name change. This is the last year for the name of FIFA before it changes to EA Sports FC. And I'm hoping that this game is going to be something memorable, but it's EA. Don't expect it. So guys, without further ado, let's check out the FIFA 23 official matchday experience deep dive trailer.
Well, a commentator always benefits from incredible production values, and today we're going into what makes FIFA 23 look and feel better than ever. Over to Shauna and the FIFA 23 producers to tell us more.
Thanks, Derek. I'm here with the development team, Fab and Adriana, and we're talking all things FIFA 23. We're going to tackle what's new on the pitch, around the stadium, and my favourite, scoring goals. Fab, what are you most excited about?
Oh, by far, the pitch is our biggest improvement visually in the game. We really looked at leveraging the power of the new hardware to make it look as realistic as possible, where we went in and we tuned the length of the grass, the color of the grass. Even show some
I shouldn't have laughed that hard. I'm sorry. They tuned the length of the grass. They've been talking about grass realism for the last 10 years. How real do you want the grass to look? You know what? Let me relax. Let's
on
keep
the
going.
grass when it gets torn up through either a slide tackle or a knee slide. So we really kind of bring that pitch to life.
So will I be able to see Mbappe's knees in the pitch?
Absolutely. You can see him slide and leave a trail. And what's really cool is, say you do that in the first half, you'll see that trail in the second half as the degradation will stay on the pitch throughout the course of the match, and you can kind of beat it up from kickoff to full time. And it just really makes...
I swear down. These developers must have been overly bored. I get it, right? Knee slides and dents in the pitch, but bro, could you give us better gameplay, please? Like, the immersion of FIFA is already pretty amazing as is. The visual presentation is up to standard. It is the industry standard. Any other games which come after it, you want it to look presentation-wise the way that FIFA does. However, the gameplay, all this time you spent into putting this on the grass could be put into making the gameplay mechanics much batter. We move.
pitch feel like a living, breathing piece of the environment. So it's super cool.
I'm gobsmacked with the
Shut up.
shadows and how real it looks.
Yeah, so what we've done is also look at exaggerating the shadow.
Like, I'm not trying to, I'm going to stay chill, yeah? When I'm playing, I don't know about you, right? But I'm not playing a game in FIFA and thinking, oh my days, look at them shadows. Like, I don't think that. That never once crosses my mind to think, look at how realistic those shadows are. Those shadows could be fake as hell, and I would have no idea. They just got to move from left to the right, and I don't care. I'm trying to score goals out here. You know what I'm saying?
On the ball, so you'll see more shape on the ball itself, exaggerating some of the shadow on the players themselves so they feel a little bit more connected with the playing surface. It just makes everything just feel more in tune.
Thanks, guys. The pitch looks absolutely amazing. So that was on the pitch. Now let's talk about everything surrounding the pitch. So can you guys tell me what's new in pre-match?
One thing I'm really excited for are our pre-match build-ups. So what we're doing is using quick cutting, fast-paced cinematic language and elements to create really cool hype videos that you'd see by, you know, any kind of high-end sports broadcast.
Now, pre-match hype is most definitely a thing. Like, that definitely needs to be there. I agree with that. So I got to give them plus marks for that. There's nothing worse. I'm one of those. If it was up to me a lot of the time, when a game first starts up, I will literally see the walk up from the tunnel to the pitch. I don't always have to press X to continue so that it goes straight to the center circle. I like the build up. I like the hype that goes at the beginning of a match just to get you in the mood to play. But again, it's not for everybody. So this in itself, I think, is a very good feature. But at the same time, most people are not actually going to pay attention to it. They're probably just going to skip it anyway. That obviously depends if the actual scene itself is skippable.
Broadcaster. So what that means is cinematic scenes of, you know, fans descending upon the stadium, drone shots of that stadium, you know, really good flashback moments on the pitch, as well as manager interactions. And on top of that, we're using brand new commentary takes as well as really cool music to kind of tie that all together into a really emotional pre-match build-up.
It always has the feeling of Judgment Day when these two massive London clubs collide.
Did my man say Tottenham was a massive London club? I'm kidding. I'm joking.
It is Chelsea and Tottenham who will prevail.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. What else you got?
So next up is our female officials. So we're bringing a lot more diversity to the game this year. Not only are we improving the visual quality of our female officials,
diversity
for the first time ever to some of our men's competitions in the game. So this means that some of our competitions that use both male and female referee crews in real life, we can actually replicate that now properly in the game. On top of that, we're also able to assign both men and women referees in some of our most popular game modes, such as FUT and Pro Clubs.
It's happening in real life and it's happening in the game.
Okay.
I love to see it.
So next up is our,
That's
our
it,
new
literally.
trainer. I'm
Okay.
really excited about this. This is a way that we can remove barriers for new players coming to FIFA. This is a brand new tool set as well as revamped visuals to our trainer to make the trainer more intuitive, sleek, and modern.
Is it just me, right? Has anyone actually ever tried to use those trainers? I mean, it's in the politest way possible. They are terrible. They don't actually teach you nothing. Just jump, just do something else, right? Just all that stuff going on screen. You don't need that. That's not how you play football, mate. Just leave the trainer alone.
Good technique displayed. The net is staring him in the face. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier
That keeper
finish.
didn't even try.
Well, what I can see is the crowd looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we've taken some really
Oh,
meaningful
wow.
steps to improving how
Wow.
the crowd
Whoa.
looks.
Wow. What is that? Yo, I can't lie. That crowd looks nuts. Is that for real? Is that on next gen? Because if that's how the crowd be looking, then I'm gonna be getting mad hype when I score. What?
To improving how the crowd looks. So what this means is kind of, you know, more crowd heads, more crowd body types, more crowd clothing items to really make that crowd feel
Yo.
more varied.
Okay.
Yeah, so the next piece I want to talk about is our camera refresh. So one of the key innovations we've seen in the sports broadcasting field over the last couple of years is the use of shallow depth of field cameras. So what we've done, and we look at our camera set and
Yo,
we kind of upgraded and
you gotta
refreshed
give
our
it to
cameras.
them. You gotta give it to them. They're bringing me back in. That is some very good angles there. Some very, very, very good camera angles there, guys. You gotta give credit where credit is due.
Using these new cinematic lenses. On top of that, you know, we've tried to make moments feel special, such as goal kicks and corners. So when you do get
Sorry to be that guy. They ain't gonna how is the gameplay better? I just want to know, how is the gameplay better? Your presentation is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But how is the gameplay better? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
get those, we have some really cool new cameras right on the pitch where we can show off your player, as well as the atmosphere behind it and the crowd. to really put that together and you know, make it a really unique moment in the game.
Okay, we're on to my favorite part, the goals. What do you have for me, boys?
You'll notice that we use new camera angles and new augmented reality stats that actually show off really interesting information about the goal and really rewarding the user for scoring. So you might see XG, distance to goal, the speed of the shot even, and even the stats when scoring the goal. So it's
This
really
here's a bit
just
of fluff to me.
making it look
To me, it's
more
just it's
dynamic,
a little bit.
scoring.
They're just fluffing it up a little
Definitely
bit.
will be sending out my socials because I am loud and I'm proud when I'm winning my FIFA games.
Can't wait. In addition to the
Tony
new replay
Kroos.
content, we also wanted to look at what we can do to enhance the actual nets in FIFA. And what we wanted to do was actually convert that to real 3D geometry. So the netting is actually now a real net.
This was actually somebody's job, was to make the nets as realistic as possible. That was somebody's job. They've done a good one, let's not even lie, but gameplay, please let the game match the presentation. Then you're on to an absolute winner. The game looks amazing, but the gameplay is trash. I'm not saying that's going to be the case. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
That it reacts to light, and more importantly, it animates more realistically. So when you do have a goal that kind of goes in and ripples the net, it just enhances that satisfaction of scoring. We also looked at what we can do with adding, additional audio effects and treatments to scoring a goal. So we wanted to add another layer of customization. So in modes like Foot or Pro Clubs, or even the career mode, Create Team, you'll have the ability to.
I'm one of them. Yeah, call me old school, right? But I ain't got time for all these silly sound effects. Air horns doing rubbish when you score. I'm already annoyed that I've conceded a goal and then you got air horns blowing in my ears. No.
To insert special sound effects for after you score a goal.
An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
We think that
Oh,
you
that'll
can really
drive me
appreciate
mad.
that level of customization and bringing the
That'll get me
personality
mad.
to the game.
Oh, a goal! It's gone in!
Wait a minute.
Horse! Why is there horse? This is. They don't make these football games for adults, you know. They make these games for kids. I said they made these games for kids. Hey, shut up. Don't say nothing about my Funkos over there, you know. I said they made this game for kids. Yo, big man, you score a goal and you be doing horse sound effects. What's wrong with your head?
Here we add a number of new celebrations to the game, and this year is no different. So you'll notice that we added a number of new celebrations for many of your favorite star players in FIFA 23.
I'm definitely going to be using these after scoring a few bangers.
Okay.
This has been incredible. I can't wait to play FIFA 23. It's been a pleasure, guys.
Absolutely, Shauna. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks so much. Can't wait for you to play the game.
All right,
Cheers.
so there we go.
Back to you, Derek.
So we just checked out the official Matchday experience trailer for FIFA 23. And I can say that, to be fair, I've never had any problems with FIFA when it comes to presentation anyway. Presentation on that is absolutely amazing. It's something that you cannot deny looks stunning in FIFA. But part of me thinks that now maybe that's the way in which they go. Maybe it's now no longer about the actual product on the pitch, but it's more about what's going on in and around the pitch. But I'm also hoping they're going to release a demo at some point if we're lucky. I very much doubt it. This game is still going to make a silly amount of money. And here's hoping it's going to be a good game when it actually does release sometime. I believe it's in September. So guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this actual trailer itself. Are you excited for FIFA 23? Until next time, guys. Peace.